Hey guys, I'm Keys, and today we're going to be doing a little Q&A chit chat video on natural hair. So with that, let's get started.
Question number 1, what's your ethnicity?
I am African American.
So I am Dominican. Both of my parents are from the Dominican Republic. Question number 2, have you ever had a perm?
Yes, I had a perm when I turned 18 and I was in college, though that was my worst mistake ever.
I actually have. I honestly don't remember when I first got a perm. I know that sounds bad, but honestly, I am Dominican, and if you're from that culture, like, getting a perm is part of your upbringing. I mean, everyone gets a perm. You start at a very young age, and some people, I think the standard time to get a perm is like every 4 to 6 weeks or every 6 weeks, something like that. But I didn't get a perm that often. I got mine like probably twice a year, so like every 6 months. I honestly don't know when I first got a perm. I started noticing I got a perm a lot when I was like maybe 12. My hair is really thick, but it's also very coarse. And in the Dominican world, that means you have bad hair. So the quickest solution to bad hair is to get a perm. It really is. You would get a perm, especially when school was starting and it was back to school season. Man, everyone was in the hair salon getting a perm. So honestly, I first probably started getting a perm, no lie, probably like 10, I'm not sure. But I think that was probably the first time I got a perm. How long have you been natural?
Now I've been natural for about 4 years now, but when I was basically a baby all the way till 18, I was also natural.
So I became natural basically, it was New Year's Eve 2011 turning in 2012, so I've been natural for about 3 years now. Question number 4, was it difficult growing up with natural hair?
I would say yes and no. I would say maybe like in first grade when I started getting my hair hot combed. When I first got it hot combed, I thought that that's how my hair was always going to be, like right after, permanently, like it was going to be straight in and nice. And once I found out I was going to hairdresser again, they were going to wash it, it was a really big deal to me because I was just like, no, I'm going to go back to having an afro again, and I didn't want to do that. So I don't know if I was younger because all you saw on TV were just like a whole bunch of white women with their, you know, like their long blonde locks, and maybe that's just what I wanted at the time. So I would just say that was my struggle when I was younger, because I just wanted to have that straight hair, the straight long hair that you could easily play with, and not just like the natural hair where you're putting it up in different like ponytails and pigtails and like braiding it up and stuff. So I would say that's my struggle.
All honesty, yeah. Like I said, I don't remember when I first got a perm. I really don't. But it was difficult even with getting a perm because, like again, I said, my hair is really coarse. My sister Darlene, she has more of the soft Shirley Temple type of curls, and my curls are more tight curls, more coarse. And I felt like growing up, I was kind of compared to her hair versus mine, and she was considered to have the good hair, and she could wear her hair curly. Me, God forbid, I never wore my hair curly. My hair was always in straight. It was always in protective style, so always in like braids, like 20,000 braids, 6 braids, 4 braids, you know, those horrible hairstyles growing up. So I feel like my hair was always like the bad hair. Like, everyone loved the length of it and the thickness, but it was really difficult. Like I said, I am Dominican, and in our culture, straight hair is everything. Straight hair is like the holy grail. If you have straight hair, that's the best hair. Growing up, it's not like now. Now, the natural hair lifestyle is a little more accepted, but back then, it wasn't. You had to wear your hair straight. And I was one of those kids. Because I grew up like that, I didn't like my hair. I always hated my hair. I hated my curls. I hated everything about it. All I wanted was that straight, bone straight hair. And it was really hard coming from my culture. When you have real curly hair, it's hard. Question 5. What do you believe are people's perception of natural hair?
Oh my gosh. I think the biggest one is that you can't wear your natural hair to an interview. And I totally disagree with that. I would definitely say that in the beginning when I went to interviews, maybe this year, at first I would slick my hair back like how it is now without the hat and just go to an interview. But then afterwards I was just like, you know what, I'm not going to slick my hair back. I'm going to let these people know, like, if I'm going to work with you, this is how I'm going to wear my hair. And when you actually go to these interviews, half of the time the people end up telling you, oh my god, I like your hair, or you stand out because you wear your natural hair and it makes you look confident. Even though like natural hair is a trend, on Instagram there was some like poll where it said that there's still a lot of people that are still like perming their hair and wearing their hair straight, and I think it's kind of crazy. But I think that if you wear your hair natural and if you're going to an interview, you shouldn't be afraid to wear your hair out and natural. And I think the other perception is that like if somebody asks to touch it, they expect it to be like hard and rough, and then when they actually feel it, they're like, oh my god, it's so soft like cotton. I actually had that said to me before too, and it's just like, well, what did you expect it to feel like? So I think that it's just like people think that you can't wear natural hair in a professional environment, or you can't wear it to prom or your graduation. Like, yes, you can. There's so many styles that you can do, and that it's hard and rough, and that's just not the case.
First and foremost, for me, the biggest thing that people think and people ask, is it yours? Is it your hair? Is it real? And most of the time, I'm so used to hearing that on a regular that it doesn't offend me. But then I sit back and I think, and I was like, why? Because I'm a woman of color, automatically my hair has to be fake. I think a lot of times because in this generation, everyone wears wigs, everyone wears extensions, and even if you have natural hair, there's natural hair wigs out there too. There's kinky curly clip-ins and things like that. So my biggest thing is, I think everyone always assumes that it's not your hair, especially if it's like really thick. They automatically assume like you have some tracks. I've literally had a guy go into my hair and be like, let me search for your clip-ins, and I was like, are you serious? And I have no issue with people touching my hair. I really don't. I don't get offended. But I think people automatically assume that it's fake. And it shouldn't be like that. Just because I'm a woman of color, or, you know, my hair is big and thick, people shouldn't automatically assume it's fake. Name 5 things you like about your hair.
Okay. I like the versatility because you can do so much with natural hair. You can straighten it, you can braid it, you can wear it out natural with your curls, you can stretch it. Like, there's just so many things you can do with it. If the weather's not acting right and it's just raining and pouring, it doesn't matter. Our hair loves the water, so I don't have to hide it or put a bag over my head or get an umbrella. So like if you had a perm, you'd probably be like, oh my god, now I gotta go to the hairdresser. No, I don't have to do that because I can just do my hair myself. Number 2, I feel like you just stand out more. I noticed that when you wear your hair natural, you get a lot more attention. I don't know about the guys, but I would definitely say from girls, because they're probably like, oh my god, I love your hair, let me touch it. Or people just play with your hair. I don't mind it if you're my friend. And I would say I like day 3 hair because it gets bigger. And the last one I would say, just how soft it is.
The thing that I really do like about my hair is the versatility. I like the fact that I can go from curly to straight and straight to curly. Because although I complain and sometimes I think, oh, I wish my hair was just straight all the time. And then there's days I'm like, oh no, I wish my hair was just curly. And I just like the versatility of it. I like being able to go from curly to straight. And I think it's cool because it's kind of like, you know, you're 2 people. You're 2 different people. It's like that meme on Instagram. It's like date a curly girl, and it's like having 2 different girls at the same time, or whatever that meme is. But I do like the versatility of being able to go from curly to straight. So that is number 1. The next thing I do like about it, sorry, I had to look at what I wrote down. I do like its thickness. You know, God bless. But I do like the fact that my hair is really thick. So I really love that even if I do a ponytail, it still looks nice and healthy and big. I love big hair. I don't know about anybody else, but I love big hair. So shout out to my big hair people out there. Number 3, I love how it maintains itself in a protective style. Like, I had box braids in for like 3 months and you couldn't even tell. Everyone's like, oh my god, your hair, it looks like you just got it done. My hair maintains itself really well in protective styles. It really takes a while for it to get like really frizzy and things like that. So I like how it maintains itself when I do protective styles. The 4th thing I like about it is I feel like I do stand out. I feel like people kind of look at you differently. I don't know if that makes sense, or they think you're more like unique when they see you walking down the street with a fro. I don't know, maybe you guys can comment if that's what people think about you too. I don't know, I just think you kind of stand out. I feel like nowadays everyone's wearing, you know, wigs and lace and front lace wigs and extensions. And don't get me wrong, I don't want to offend anyone, because hey, some people rock it really well, but I feel like you kind of stand out when you walk into a room and everyone has bone straight hair, and here you come with this big fluffy pillow on your head. And the last thing I like about my hair is, it's weird, but I like 4th day hair. I don't know, I feel like by the 4th day, it's usually the last day I wear my fro until I put it up. But I like how it's so big and it kind of looks like rustic. It looks a little dry, but your fro is just so big and fluffy that 4th day hair is just life. Number 7, name 5 things you don't like about your hair.
Oh my god. Number 1, I don't like shrinkage. I repeat, I do not like shrinkage because I feel like shrinkage just doesn't show, it doesn't do justice. It doesn't show how long your hair really is. Like, you can have long hair all the way to here and your hair could shrink all the way to here. That's number 1. I would say number 2, I do not like 1st or 2nd day hair. Like, when I do my hair the 1st day, it looks like I have jerry curls and it looks really bad. And at the moment at my job, I cannot wear my hat, so it's like I have to just go to work like, yeah. And I hate that. Number 3, I would say having natural hair is a lot of maintenance. Whoever said it's cheap, that is definitely not the case. It's not cheap at all. You have to go through a lot of products to find like what your hair likes and what it doesn't like. Number 4, I hate one day your hair is popping, it's looking fly, and then the next day, because if you don't twist it or do something to it at night, and in the morning when you wake up, you just be like, what happened to my hair? And I have those days, and it sucks because natural hair is like, it's a lot of maintenance. It's not like if you're going to work in the morning, there's not much you can do, so you kind of have to just go to work with your hair looking like who did it and why, and just be like, I'm going to get through the day today. And I would say for the last one, I would just say, sorry, I'm just going to check what I wrote. Oh, well, right now at the moment is because my hair is shorter, because you know when your hair is popping one day and the next day it's not, and I thought my ends needed to be trimmed, so I took it upon myself to cut my own hair, and I ended up cutting off like 2 to 3 inches of my hair, so now it's really short and I don't like it and I'm not comfortable with it. So I would just say that, like, because of the shrinkage and because I cut it, it's up here and it's like, no, we need to be like down here or something like that.
The number 1 thing I don't like about my hair is shrinkage. I hate shrinkage. Shrinkage, like, it does not do your hair justice at all. Like, your hair can literally be down to your butt and your hair can shrink up to here. Like, no lie. I hate shrinkage, especially a lot of times I'll buy products where it's like anti-shrinkage and things like that, and it doesn't work for me. So I hate shrinkage. I just hate how my hair can go from being like elbow length to like 2 seconds later after washing it, it's like up here. I hate shrinkage. Another thing I hate about my hair is dryness. My hair gets super dry really easily. Like, I am all about deep conditioning. I do put in leave-in conditioners. I condition and try and moisturize my hair so much, and I drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of water because, like they said, your skin and your hair, they need water just like how your body does. So I feel like my hair just gets so dry so easily, so I always have to keep applying a little bit of product each day. and that just makes me so mad because my curls, I like that shine and fresh look, and because my hair gets so dry, I have to constantly add product so it can stay like that. Another thing I hate about my hair is I hate first day and second day hair. I truly hate it. I really do. I feel like first day hair, my fro is like, eh. Second day hair, it's like, eh. Like it's your fro's not that big. Your fro is just kind of, it's like marinating. It's marinating in a sense. I just don't like first and second day hair. I don't like how it looks so small and your hair it's kind of framed to your face in a way that kind of just stays down like this, like straight down, like bone straight. And I like it to go out and be wild and crazy. I'm one of those people, so I hate first and second day hair. Another thing I hate about it is my curl pattern. I know that sounds crazy, but I do hate my curl pattern a lot of times. I wish I had more of those like spiral loose curls. My curls are more tight and nappy, and I wish I had more of like those Shirley Temple that when I take a picture you can actually see my curl pattern. So I think that's one thing I hate about my hair. And the last thing I would say that I hate is the actual process. I don't care what people say having natural hair is less maintenance because you don't have to, you know, get your extensions or you don't have to blow dry your hair. No, natural hair is a lot of work. You have to wash it the same way. You have to shampoo it, deep condition it, use conditioner, put in leave-in conditioner, put in oil, put in your curl product, whether it's a curl milk, a souffle, a gel, whatever it is. The actual process is a lot. And I take my time when I try and style my hair, so I'll section it in 4 parts and then section those 4 parts into other parts. So it's a lot of work. Like, washing goes, I love them, but it's a lot of work.
Question number 8. What is a staple product in your hair routine?
Well, I actually have 2. I would definitely say coconut oil because my hair loves coconut oil. That is my holy grail. What is the Jay-Z sign? Is it this or is it, what's this? I would say this. And I would say Eco Styling Gel. Like, I know it's not the best gel to use on your hair, but I've changed a lot of my products. But I would definitely have to say Eco Styling Gel because I've tried other gels and nothing compares to Eco Styling.
Coconut oil. I absolutely love coconut oil. I love it. I love it as, putting the oil directly on my hair. I love using it for deep conditioners. I love using it for hot oil treatments. Like, my hair loves coconut oil.
Number 9. What are some of your favorite natural hair brands?
At the moment, Eco Styling Gel again. Once again, I know it's bad because I have the Think Dirty app. And the other one is Shea Moisture. At first, I did not like Shea Moisture at all. I was like, why does all these natural girls like Shea Moisture? Like, it is so thick on my hair and disgusting. But you know what? Because they came out with different kinds of products within the Shea Moisture line, I really like it now. But I just don't use the is it the curling souffle? I don't like that still, but everything else I use. So Shea Moisture and Eco Styling Gel.
Of course, I like Shea Moisture. I don't like the Curl Enhancing Smoothie line, which is like the first line I think they came out with. Honestly, not a fan of it. I feel like the Curl Enhancing Smoothie leaves my hair very matted, and like, it works for a lot of people. Like, a lot of people, that's like a staple product in their hair routine, but for me it didn't work. I really like the Yucca line and a couple of their other lines, so I would say Shea Moisture. I do like Eden Body Works. I love peppermint. I just love the feeling of it in my hair. I love how it feels so fresh. So Eden Body Works, a lot of their products have peppermint in it, so I like them. I also like Lotta Body. Love them. I like Cream of Nature. They're also a good one.
Okay, and the last question, question number 10. How often do you wash your hair?
I wash my hair every 3 to 4 days. I try to, just because I recently went to a hair salon and before I wash my hair every week, so basically every 7 days, and she was like, girl, like, you cannot like wait that long to wash your hair. So 3 to 4 days now, if I can do it. So yeah, 3 to 4.
Okay, this is a little bit embarrassing, but I'm getting better, I promise. I literally used to wash my hair once every 2 weeks. Like I said, I grew up wearing my hair straight most of the time. So when I went to the hair salon or my mom did my hair straight, she blow dried it, I had to get every dollar's worth or every hair drying time's worth out of it. I literally used to wash my hair once every 2 weeks. So the older I got, I kind of kept up with that same routine. So I literally used to wash my hair once every 2 weeks. Ever since I've been natural, it's a learning process. You're not gonna find the products that are gonna work for you right away. It's, you know, you're not gonna learn everything. It's a learning process. So what I have learned is I can't wait that long with my natural hair because I wear it so much curly now than I did before. I learned that I can't wait 2 weeks to wash my hair. My hair gets tangled so easily that if I wait 2 weeks to wash my hair after like a 7-day wash and go, my hair is so tangled, it's so matted. So now I literally wash my hair once a week, and because it's been the summertime and I've been going to the beach and the pool and things like that, I've literally washed my hair probably like every 3 to 4 days. So I am slowly getting better with it. But I went from washing my hair once every 2 weeks to once a week to now like every 4 days. But I think that, like I said, everyone's hair texture is different. I think once a week is good for my hair.
Alright, well that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching our Q&A chit chat video on our natural hair.
And feel free to leave your comments about your natural hair journey down below, and we'll also list all of our questions in the description box. So we'll see you guys next time, and yeah, thanks for watching.
Thanks.
Bye.